Combat terrorism, the question arises, what elements of the armed forces are likely to be used? Special assignment correspondent Chuck DeCaro has taken a rare inside look at this question, and he files this exclusive report.
U.S. conventional military power, jets, battleships, and all types of troops are now committed to fighting and even preempting international terrorists. Secretary Shultz's remarks about the military combating terror stem from the top-secret National Security Decision Directive signed by President Reagan in April. The directive committed all U.S. forces except nuclear weapons units to battling terrorism. The forces will be tailored to the level of the threat. But for hostage barricade situations and the rescue of kidnapped U.S. citizens, a secret counter-terrorist unit called the Joint Special Operations Command, or JSOC, will go into action. JSOC is composed of a number of units, including Army Rangers and Special Forces Delta teams, along with Navy Sea, Air, Land, or SEAL frogmen, and other military units.
We're aboard an MC-130 Combat Talon aircraft of the U.S. Air Force's 1st Special Operations Wing. We're on a mission right now, simulating the penetration of enemy territory at very low altitude. We're only about 150 feet above the terrain. This aircraft is designed to penetrate deep inside an enemy nation to support Special Forces troops operating with guerrilla units.
In this exclusive report, CNN went on a number of exercises with this heretofore secret unit and saw a wide range of its capabilities. The first, a very low-level penetration of simulated enemy territory, followed by the parachuting of a combat control team into the Gulf of Mexico for a waterborne infiltration mission. The team sergeant leads his flipper-equipped unit out of the Combat Talon aircraft, clomping out of the open tail ramp behind their rubber assault boat, an ungainly but apparently effective jump method. Though strung out over a quarter of a mile, the 6 team members swim back to the assault craft, rig their gear and outboard motor, and move out, later picking up this reporter dispatched from another craft.
What we're doing is simulating a beacon placement mission where we'll place a beacon near their headquarters so that the fast movers fighter-type aircraft can come in and neutralize the command and control center that they have set up.
The combat control team approaches landfall, and a scouting party goes in to check out the area. The balance of the team follows, stealthily approaching a grove of trees near the target. The radio beacon men move out. When they return, the team quietly departs the area and heads for the boat. Later, another Combat Talon demonstrates a rescue. Thundering into a short, barren airstrip, the MC-130 drops down steeply as it would in combat to avoid small arms fire. It smacks down smartly as its pilot applies full reverse thrust and heavy brakes. Turning around rapidly, he lowers the tail ramp. This reporter and an Air Force sergeant simulating rescuees scramble aboard as the pilot, wasting no time, adds full power and begins an assault takeoff. Another rescue method, called the Fulton Recovery System, was demonstrated next. A balloon is launched to an altitude of about 800 feet. Just below it are 2 red flags which indicate the pickup point. In the air, the aircraft commander opens the V-shaped yoke and heads straight for the gap between the red flags.